Okay, looks like asphalt's up. We're gonna go to visit with an American who's brought his art out of the depths of the New York subways and from the South Bronx into the light of European day. Excuse me, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. So Chuck, this is Zottegem, Belgium. Here we are. How did you end up here from the sunny climes of New York?
Well, in 1985, I was invited by a gallery here to participate in a one-man exhibition, and from that point forward, I sort of established myself and set up roots here in Brussels, because when I first started to travel in Europe, I would come through Belgium because I had a dealer here. So as time progressed, I became more familiar here, and I felt more comfortable, and it became the base number 2. I started out painting the walls in New York City and signing my signature on the subway cars, on the inside of the train cars. And it's from this association with the artists of this movement that I came in contact with a lot of the people in the movement. And it wasn't until 1979 did I start to really jump in deeply into the world of graffiti in New York, because before that it was a local thing for me, because I was still in elementary school and I wasn't really a subway rider. So I started out riding in my neighborhood. This is a piece for a new discotheque which is opening up here in Belgium called Atmosphere. It's in Zottegem. And the concept of the artworks that I put in there was to be more of a environmental thing. So these mannequins will be placed in parts of the discotheque where you just would, if you look up, you go, oh wow, something's up there, you know, and it would jump out at you. We're not taggers, we're artists, okay? And if you look at this painting, this is not a tag, it's a painting. So you can't call this a tag, it's a painting.
But if this was put on a subway, or if this was put on a tram,
it's still a painting.
Still a painting.
A tag is when you take a pen, your blood, a spray can, and you write something, a symbol, a word, or anything. That is a tag. When you're making a painting, you're making a painting. When you're making a line, you're making a line. In New York City, during the end of the 70s, you had this big surge of artists that were popping up. Oh, I'm a graffiti artist, oh, I'm a graffiti artist, blah, 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 blah. And as the years went by, this filtered away. You had the guys that stuck around, the guys that couldn't stick around because of various reasons, economical or just straight out pressure from the system. And a lot of artists fell off, a lot of good artists. It's a shame, because there were really great artists that today aren't painting anymore because of those times. And in the group that did continue, you have several which decided to go to Europe, like myself, because of the fact that the majority of the big collectors that collected this art form were coming from Europe. Mm-hmm. So why should we stay in the United States and get slapped in the face 7 articles out of 10 when we can come to Europe and it's reversed? And you're right there with the collectors, and you're able to make to a certain degree, a new beginning in undiscovered, unexplored territories.
Well, Chuck said that it was going to be around here, trying to find this Miles Davis memorial piece that he did. We're in the northern part of Brussels by, of course, a tram station. It's not a subway, it's a tram, but it's a Belgian form of metro. There's a metro here as well. But here's a stairwell, and it's blocked. It's a typical Belgian stairwell. You can see the stairs, but you can't get over them. Maybe it's over there. Want to climb over this? Nah, let's walk over. See if it's open, first of all. As usual, here we are in a train situation where this art was born, I guess, in the States. looks pretty weird to me. It's a cartoon character there. Who is that? Too bad Kur isn't with us. We could learn a little bit more about this. Making sure that no trains are here. A lot of these artists in New York have been killed by being on the tracks, doing their painting. That's living and dying for your art. He said it was down this way. This must be it. Yes. This is definitely Miles Davis. Great image. Coors style over here. Must have done with a friend of his. Born May 1926 to 28th September 91. We made him 65 years old. Well, we found it.